Yo, what's up, guys? This video we're just gonna be recording. Oh, yo, I think it's echoing. Mute one of your
Second
things. Wait, which one do I mute? The phone? Oh no. Oh wait, never mind. Anyway,
one.
fucking, we're doing
Yep.
we're doing the rankings. Uh, we're just gonna. I guess we're gonna go through like a team analysis. We're just gonna go straight down the list, and then me and Josh are gonna rank them. We'll start with Dina Core. Uh, obviously he just made a huge trade. What the fuck was this shit? There's so many trades in the last couple of days. I'm gonna find it. Jesus Christ. Wow, I feel damn. Here it is. 101, and then what's this? The 208. So basically,
Yeah.
best player in the deal, Jamar Chase. 101 and Judy for Miles Sanders, and the 208's a scrap. So it's basically Judy and 101 for Jamar Chase. I know Bijan's a beast. I take Jamar Chase pretty easily, honestly. Like Judy's a non-factor when you're getting like a top two receiver for the next fucking 10 years, generational talent, league winner, will average 20 points per game with it will be tied to Joe Burrow for at least the next fucking 6+ years. It's gonna get ugly. So obviously Bijan's gonna be a beast, but like Jamar is fucking Jamar Chase. So I mean that affects his team, but obviously you need a running back. So it's gonna be Bijan, I guess Rashad White, Jefferson, Wilson, Debo. I'm not that high on Debo. Wilson, fucking Jefferson's sexy. Judy's solid. Lawrence is nice. Uh so I wrote down on my
Give him a one
notes.
three.
And then he has the 103, obviously. So my I said get a quarterback at 103, draft Bijan on 101, get a tight end, and upgrade this entire mid of RBs in the White, Algier, fucking Pierce, Pacheco ish. Like upgrade one of them to like a solid running back. Like that has more upside because all those guys are like they don't have the best draft capital. Like, let's be honest, we could see any of Rashad White, Algier, Pierce or Pacheco. Would you be surprised if any of the four were backups next year or had guys that would
No,
take?
I guarantee half of them lose their job by the end of next year.
Yeah, so either sell them for early seconds and then just re-roll, or use it as leverage and move up in the draft, whatever that might be. I don't know, but like I don't know if you want to do 25-1 and then one of these to get another pick this year. I don't know. Maybe try to get a running back like Charbonnet or somehow get Gibbs. Like if you could somehow pull off Gibbs, Richardson, Celeste Stroud, and Bijan, imagine how sexy this team would be. Like he could do it. Like he has the assets.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. It's just how is he going to manipulate it and get that? But yeah, tight end's a big because Schultz is going to leave. He'll sign with like a team like the Patriots. Like I like doesn't it seem like Schultz like I don't know, does that seem like now that I'm saying it, I feel like that could happen because they overpay for tight ends all the time and he would just be mid.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, what do you have to say about his team? I don't know if
100%.
you agree or you have like similar what you would do or what.
No, it's same thing. Yeah, Nick just kind of he has a few holes to address, but I I think I won the Chase trade, but I kind of like it for Nick because he at least addressed one running back and he has the receiver depth to like kind of like even it out. But yeah, I agree. He has to use one of his 25 ones and one of those guys to get like an actual like good running back. Like I wouldn't even mind if he went after like a Henry, like or maybe he should have went after Chubb or something. Like I thought that would have been smart. You can't like I don't think
But I don't know
like
if
these
that
guys
helps
are
you win
gonna
a
last
championship.
realistically.
That's the problem. So I think going over a rookie running back like a Gibbs or Charbonnet would make more sense. Maybe A Chain,
That's fair.
Tucker, one of those other guys, KJ Miller. Because I think those guys are significantly better prospects than all the guys that he has on his team. Anyway,
Mhm.
so I don't know. Like I guess we'll put him at 10 for now, and then we'll just move him up, right? I guess, right?
Yeah.
That'll make it easier. Next is me. Obviously, like I'm a win now team, but like having Mahomes and Josh Allen's pretty like stable. I'll be fine. Uh, what else? Fucking Traylon Burks. I got this off season. My goal, I think for me, I just wrote down one thing: get a young stud receiver. I think that's pretty obvious. I think by the time my running backs die, it'll be like 2024, 2025 range. So I could just re-roll then and get another running back. I can still have assets. I think my goal is definitely to get a stud wide receiver. If that means like one of the top 3, 4 guys in this class, or that means another guy that has upside and potential and can gain value and production, that's probably what I would do. Like if I can get JSN on this team with Quinn Johnston or Addison, that would be pretty fire. That's kind of what I'm thinking.
Mhm.
And that doesn't mean they play for me. That just means that they sit. Is they don't need to play for me. What would you say?
Basically the same thing. Yeah, just young receiver. I mean, yeah, you're basically in a spot like you can't really upgrade at this point. There's nothing you can really do. You just gotta hope you don't get unlucky in playoffs. That's really it.
Yeah.
Can't really upgrade this mod like this roster much more.
Um, I just put myself at. I guess I'll put myself at 9. Like obviously, I personally have myself at 1, but I'll put myself at 9, and we'll just move up and down. Uh, Rossi, huge trade he made, league save, team saving trade, probably the best trade he ever made. Really, it actually saved his franchise. I'm not gonna lie. Like this was the trade. This was the trade. Jordan Love, 25 1, 24 Steven 1, I want to say, right?
Mm.
And then the 23-2, I'm not sure what pick that is.
204, no 205.
205 for AJ Brown. I was just thinking a 10-team league. I think AJ Brown is the most valuable player in this deal. And then I don't think it's enough, to be honest. I would have liked, he didn't get, I don't understand how Rossi has what, the 104 and 107 and the 2-1, and he wasn't able to negotiate any of those. That's disgusting. That's disgusting.
I think he also got the worst 24-1 out of the deal.
What 24-1 he got?
Steve's.
Oh, rather than Chris's or yeah, Rossi's. Yeah, no, he got screwed bad. Adam walked. I mean, Josh, fucking Rossi walked all over him and bended over and raped him. I'm not gonna lie. This is a classic trader. This is gonna go down as one of the worst trades in league history. This is just garbage. Like I don't even care if Jordan Love's good. Like he doesn't have a seal. I don't think he'll be a top 10 quarterback ever. Maybe top 15 right now. He's like top 20. Like, well, he'll be worth a late first. It's like his value's not going to change that much in this league. Like, how much was a guy like Stafford worth, or a guy like Kirk Cousins worth, or like I don't even know
Yeah,
what Jordan's upside is. Like, I really don't know. He's a strong arm. He had a couple good games, but like for stretches or whatever. But now we're going to Rossi's team because I kind of got distracted with the trade. Uh, Goal is I think if you get two, you just got to hope to hit. I think you need 2 quarterbacks in this draft. If you can go,
yeah. I think he
see,
goes. I
my
think he
thing is
goes
that
Richardson.
I was thinking
Or,
Richardson Stroud, but that might be too risky. But
but
then again, it could pay off a lot. Maybe try to trade the
no, but
104 to trade for a guy like, I don't know, maybe try to go after a guy like Kyler or another quarterback. I don't fucking know. In that range,
I don't.
Watson,
Yeah,
like one of those guys. Like if you don't want to risk it, if you want to get a proven guy, maybe
I
go
think
after
he's
a
gonna
guy like,
get Stroud.
what's up?
I think Stroud's gonna be the one that falls down, unfortunately, which
Uh,
isn't a bad thing. But like, it's the lowest ceiling. But
I think no, I think Young has the lowest ceiling. I think it's like Richardson has the highest ceiling, and then the lowest floor is probably Bryce Young, and then like the mid tier shit is probably Stroud. Stroud's gonna be nice. I think Stroud's gonna be nice, and he did rush against Georgia
I
a
think
lot.
Stroud's the safest. But I think he's 100% the safest pick.
Word.
But the only thing I would say about Rav is yeah, like he has the 104 and the 107. I think he could get one of those guys, and I think levels will drop to him at the 107. And with his team, I don't think there's not a reason in the world for him not to take Levis at the 7 spot and just try to double up on Q's.
On the other hand, though, he has his own pick. The 24 class is stacked. Maybe it's just a bluff. Maybe he only needs one quarterback, and then he just tanks.
Try to
Think
get
about it
Caleb
like that.
Williams.
Honestly, bro, now I'm looking at it. Maybe he just wants one quarterback and tanks. You take honestly, A Rich would be perfect because he would be bad next year, right? And he would then you have a top 4 pick. What's a top 4 pick? Caleb Williams, Quinn Ewers, Drake May,
Harrison.
and
Harrison.
Harrison. And then there's Travion Henderson, there's Brock Bowers, Raheem Sanders, like bro, like if one of those guys, like with this team, that's fucking heat. But I think I wrote, I guess I wrote put take quarterback at both, but maybe take quarterback at one and tank would be better. You know what I mean? Or you could take both quarterbacks and maybe both guys are projects and then they don't play and then he's already tanking. I would say
What
upgrade
about
the mid.
so
I would say upgrade the mid on this team. Like I would say, like not saying that Hollywood's mid or Godwin's mid, but he has a lot of assets in these like seconds and thirds and guys on his bench that I think he can get. He can go up a tier in players, really to just solidify and have that young receiving core. Like Chris Godwin doesn't excite me. Like he's good. Like don't get me wrong, he's good on a win now team, but like at this point he is. I'm not saying he's not. He's old, but at this point he is 27, and he's not gonna have Brady. We don't know what his long term outlook is. It just he's not gonna. Rossi's not set up to win this year or next year. It's really not worth it for him to hold the bag on a guy like that. Also, Pickens.
would you
I think Pickens is immensely overrated. I think Matt Canada being the OC and staying the OC there, it's a very bad sign. He didn't get a lot of targets this year. I think he just looks flashy on tape and makes a lot of good catches. But honestly, I think I would still rather have Deontay just because the targets, how many targets he gets. Evan Ingram's solid. Bench kind of sucks, not gonna lie. But then again, obviously he has all these picks. And I think also he'll be able to leverage if he's at the 104 and he likes to move down to the 105 or, you know, also he does have 224 picks, right? So maybe he's like, and the quarterback class, like I said, is stacked. Maybe he takes one quarterback, or maybe he doesn't even take a quarterback, and then he's really ass. And like he's like not intentionally tanking, but like he's starting Derek Carr and another bum, and then he gets like the 102 odds. Like that's sick. And then he gets
mhm.
JSN and fucking QJ, and then his quarter is wide. There's a lot of things he could do. I think he's in a way better situation than he was a couple days ago for sure. What do you think about?
What I could see Rat doing now is if okay, let's just say Richardson does go one, like in the NFL draft, like he's gonna have a lot invested into him. I think since Steven, I don't think bro, like I don't care what Steven says. I don't think Steven's stupid enough to make the pick at 102. I think Rat could combine the 104 and the 107 to get like the 102 plus. So then he could just take Richardson, Hank, and then next year get a second quarterback. That's what I think.
Word. But you really, I don't know if it's gonna be worth it to do the 107 and the. I don't think it's gonna be worth it for him to jump up unless he really likes Richardson in the landing spot, or if he's a Colts.
Or just the 104 plus for the 102. Like I think his team makes perfect sense to get Richardson. I think he has the 104, so it's not like he has to pay like an immense price. Like if let's just say he does like the 104 and like trade one of these older guys that he doesn't need, like 104 and Godwin for the 102 and something, because like Steve would like a player like Godwin on his team. I think it would make sense. Or like with even just like the 104 and Pollard straight up. Because like what the fuck is Pollard and
We
like
didn't talk
Rats?
about Pollard and Najee either. I didn't even talk
Nah,
about
like
that.
I don't think they really mean much because yeah, at the end of the day, they don't fit his timeline. Like we said, Najee just turned 25.
I think
Rats
he
not
should, I mean, I don't know if he should look to move Najee because his value is low, and I think it's gonna increase maybe in season. Look to move Najee because I think he's gonna get a workload, and he played a lot better towards the second half. He's gonna get the ball a lot, so his value is definitely gonna increase. We'll see though.
but
I
yeah,
think he's in a way
but
better
they
situation
don't
that he's in a way better situation than I thought he was. Do you have him above or below Dina Cola? Below, right? Yeah. Okay.
but I like Rats team. I think he did a good job.
Josh, obviously,
I don't think it's in battle.
yeah. Obviously, you made some huge moves for Jamar Chase. We don't gotta talk about it. We already saw that. Uh, we what was the other trade? And I like this trade for both you guys. Honestly, where the fuck was it? Jesus, so
Kelsey.
this one. I honestly like this trade for both you guys. Hawkins has
I
been
don't think it's bad.
balling out. I like it for you a little more though. I think he could have waited and sold him for more because when Kelsey's averaging
Well,
20 points a game, he's gonna be worth so much more. So I feel like he could
well,
have
I figure if Kelsey
him with
still has
Aaron Jones
like
too. These older guys, it's hard
yeah,
to move them off season. Sometimes you have to, but I would have held Aaron Jones, try to get a little bit more from him because he's gonna be good. He was so bad last year, touchdown wise. He's still very good at fucking
bro,
football.
he was still the RB9.
Yeah, Yeah, no, you can ask a million people that, I bet they don't know that. Like, so yeah, your
Yeah, like
team. What did I write down? Obviously, I like your team a shit ton. Fuck did I write? I said get a better quarterback one with a better ceiling.
I'm trying.
I think Tua and Dak is cool. I think in the 12 man it's cool. I think the 10 man, I think you got to upgrade that and get a top five guy. You need to even like a guy like Omar that's not top five outside.
I've
Maybe
I've been I've been
I know,
trying to get Lamar for
I'm
the
just
fucking
saying.
longest.
Saying
Oh yeah, I know.
Herbert, Lamar, Hurts, Burrow, maybe even T Law. Maybe not T Law because maybe you want a guy with rushing upside. Or maybe you want to take a risk on a guy like Trey Lance. But I don't know. Maybe a guy with
Mm,
rushing upside. But yeah, your team is filthy. I think you still need probably one more receiver or one more player that's like star player, young star player. I wrote get a young wide receiver. I think you'll adjust that in 24. If not, you'll just use your picks and love to get it earlier. But yeah,
mm.
very good team. I have it at 2 overall. I'm just gonna put. I know you probably have your. I mean, I don't know if you have your stuff ahead of me. Maybe you do. I don't know. It's probably it. Special. So before going into this, my first note was sell the team to John Newman. I think at this point, I don't know what he's doing. It's a 10 man league. He's selling McCaffrey for chips, Hill for chips. I
Still
think
in
he
the
did
way.
I think he did good. I think he did good the last couple of days with the assets he got. But it's like
Mhm.
he had so much like he kind of got influenced by us to like, tank and not tank, rebuild, but he could have done it on his own terms and he could have done it in season and got a lot more rather than the off season when these old guys have no value. It's like the thing is that like none of these guys are difference makers. Like T Higgins, DJ Moore, Cooper. Like none of them have high upside. To be honest, unless like a Jamal Chase injury, Connor, Fournette are both old. Fournette might even be a backup. Probably will be a backup. 100% won't be a starter. Kirk Cousins and Hurts is okay. It's fine. Bench is very ugly besides Bateman. Like these guys, like I don't even know if I would want to own any of these guys on my roster personally. Like not like in all seriousness, like the only guy maybe I don't even know like Lazard, I guess. Singletary, I guess. And then like Bateman. Everyone else is ass. Like it's really the bench is really bad. Obviously he has a lot more picks now that 108, 202. Um I don't know what I would do. I guess hold your players and then sell them. I think, but at this point, he's not winning at this point. So I guess tear it up completely.
Yeah, the problem is he doesn't have his 24 pick. I think if I'm him, like I have to get my pick back by any means.
He should have done that before the rebuild, though.
Unfortunately, yeah.
He's not that. He's
But
not that bright.
yeah, like
But I think these
he's
guys like DJ Moore and Pittman will get quarterbacks in the offseason. I think sell them right when they get quarterbacks.
the problem. Yeah, the problem is he doesn't have his own pick. He's just kind of he's this is like a burn the it's just kind of like a burn the money type of year. Like he doesn't have his pick. He's probably gonna miss playoffs.
So
He's gonna be the four seed, so it's not like
Adams every year.
well, Adam at least like usually has his own pick. This is just kind of a burn. Like he can't do anything this year.
Adam
This
never
is
had his pick. He always trades it away.
well, you always end up getting it back somehow. Though. I don't know how. It's like the top asset in the league every year, so it's just getting thrown around like chips.
So Special. I have him. I have him last.
Yeah, like I just don't.
It's
Like
tough
I
with
don't
Jalen Hurts for me to put him last, but I'm not gonna lie with Rossi's capital this year and AJ Brown, I have him last.
I don't think it's a bad team. Like it on paper, it's not bad. Like there's some assets he could sell.
No, I
The
think he's
problem is,
work with it.
I think he's I would put him last because this is just a complete waste of a year. Like he's putting himself a year behind the league right now, just because he doesn't have his pick, and he's basically like locked for the fourth spot is the worst spot to be because it's basically being like the ninth seed in the East in the NBA. Like you're not bad enough to get a good lottery pick, but you're not good enough to play the playoffs. So he's just kind of in no man's
Yeah, I
land.
agree for sure. With that being said, I'm trying to think. Yeah, my special 10 for now.
Mm.
So now we're going to the East. Okay, let me just edit my rankings. Just gotta be clear. By far the worst team. I thought he was okay. Like I thought there was. I saw some bright lights. Like I'm not gonna lie, I saw it. He had the 102. He had Olave. He had Fields. I was like, all right, we're going places, right? We're gonna get A Rich maybe trade down, get some shit. Then he got AJ Brown, and at first I was like, damn, he overpaid. And then I was like, you know what? Like he needed a superstar, and then he trades him away for nothing. And here we are. Like this is like I have my 32 man in all seriousness would beat this team. Like not no joke. This is horseshit. Fields Fields is an overrated asset in my opinion. So is Dobbins. Like I'm not even hating. Like I'm just saying how I feel. Ayuk is chill. I like Ayuk. Nico Collins, it's a nobody. DPJ, he has some flash games, maybe in a best ball, but you're not starting him. Fryermuth is at this point overrated asset too. I don't think he's a top 6 dynasty tight end. This guy's better than him, I think. I don't know how you feel about Fryermuth. That's true. Zay Jones. How the fuck is he starting Zay Jones? Jordan Love, traded Bateman for Garoppolo. Like, what the fuck is this? This is horseshit. The Bills are gonna get a running back. Let's be real. Like, Cook is cool. Like, he's a good NFL player. So is Gainwell. They're not gonna be starters. Everything else, shit. Like, I don't want to own any of these guys. Picks, obviously, has a lot of picks. But the 109, what the fuck is that doing? 203, 205. Like, yeah, we got Charbonnet, we got fucking Tajay Spears, knowing him, and then we got fucking Michael. No, we got Dalton. No, not even Dalton Kincaid. We got fucking Luke Musgrove, bro. It's because he'll be a Packer, and that'll be his team, and that'll be the 23 class. And then the third round picks, I don't fuck. He'll drop some Bammer guys, and then they get cancer. And then 20, 20, and then the 24 class, he'll trade his pick away. He'll trade Caleb Williams
That
for
was gonna be really bad in the group chat.
He's gonna trade Caleb Williams for fucking Rashad White in it too. And then that's it. There we go. We did it, bang.
It's just unfortunate.
No, it's just like it's because it's like he has a lot of picks now, but we know he's gonna move them for nothing. Like it's gonna get ugly.
It's a never-ending rebuild.
Yeah, nah, he's a plus 10,000 to make the playoffs once. I'm not gonna lie.
It sucks. It sucks.
What do you have to say?
There's not much to say. Give me Fields. Let me help you out. That's all I can say.
What's up? Do you want Fields?
I'll go good Fields. I'll
Bro,
give
why
him a
don't you
stable QB.
Yeah, why don't you guys do like a field swap? How about like the 109 and Fields for like the 109 and Fields for like Dak? He hates Dak though.
Mhm.
2 and a 1.
I would do that.
I know, I wouldn't help him at all. Adams 10. Chris, dude, this team is tough. I'm not gonna lie. It's tough to really like gauge. This is a bunch of nothing. I mean, maybe he'll eventually hit something here. Doesn't have any first this year. He has so many thirds and fourths. Jesus, it looks more than what he has. He literally just had the 24 Dina Cole one, and then the 25, and I guess he has his 24 second. The problem is that this team is old, so if guys don't, if people, if players don't buy his old guys, he's fucked. Like,
I think Chris is playing it smart though. I'm not gonna lie,
yeah,
because
he's waiting
I
for the
think he
value of
has.
his players to go up. He
Mhm.
realized Jacobs, Cook, Adams, Evans are all going to go up in value.
Agree.
He
So
has
yeah, I think Chris.
He has Kyler and Joe Burrow, which is really nice.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I think Chris will be fine. I
So
put
this
him I put him behind Nick D. I think.
that's exactly what I had. I think if Rossi plays it right though, I think he could easily have a better future. We have the same rankings as of now. But
What
yeah.
the fuck? I didn't realize. Yeah.
Steve, wait, what did I say for Chris though before I move on? Wait till season for win now guys to have value and pivot to younger guys. Yeah, that makes sense. Steve, I just said trade 102 for a wide receiver plus depth because this is like he has nothing now, and his team's not even It's the third best in his division, and he has the 102 though. But it's like,
Mhm.
will the 102 player in his lineup help him win the division? No. So it's like, I guess he's like, oh, I don't need picks, but he does. I think he needs to go for a top receiver, maybe a Monra, Waddle, Higgins, one of those guys. Garrett
Yeah,
Wilson,
he should package.
he should package. That's what I said, package, and he needs depth too because his depth is fucking horrendous. Russell Wilson's okay. Like this is all like here. This is all shit. Like even B Rob in a 10-man league, I'm not fucking with. Like none of these guys are startable players. Like you tell me any of these guys are like realistically startable players
Yo, sharp take. I think he should go get AJ Brown back.
for the one
Like low key,
for the 102, right?
package the 102 with something, go get AJ Brown back.
Dude, that would be the funniest shit of all time. I'm not gonna lie.
If he ends up getting more assets than he put in, I would do it. I
You
think.
should go over
I think
eight.
it makes
Yeah,
sense.
100% right. So Steve, I had Steve. What the fuck did
Right
I?
behind Nick D. I have him.
Yeah, that's what I had him too. Again, we have the same rankings, but I think it's kind of clear. Like I think it's like clear, like compared to the
Yeah,
past. Venditti, Watson. What did I write for him? Okay, Watson and Lance, and then he has Tannehill, Barkley, Chubb, and then he has Mixon and Swift. So his RB depth is nice.
he
CD,
is nice in that front.
Brown, Waddle, Goddard, and he has the 105. He also has Gibson too, which is nice. Njoku's nice. 105 too. I'm
105.
stupid. Solid. Probably go after JSN, Gibbs, or trade down and get more. What did I say? I said get a solidified quarterback one though too. Because I don't know what
Yeah.
Watson's gonna do. I don't know what Lance is gonna do. Maybe upgrade to
Mhm.
one of the top three, four guys.
I would agree. That's really the only way. That's the only way I could really see him adjusting.
Yeah, otherwise it seems
Just yeah, his team is sick. It's like can't really get much better than that.
yeah. Just because the immense amount of picks you have, I have you at wait, let's look at this. Who did I forget? Mikey okay, let me just do this. This is what I have. You probably have the same thing too.
No, I have Nick above me.
Really?
Mhm. Like if I like it, I'm going solely if I had to take over teams, I would take over Knicks.
Okay. I have yours above just because you have a better running back core. I think your quarterback core is about the same too. And then his wide receiver core is better, but you have way more picks. So that's why I have yours above. I only have Kelsey too. So it's like Kelsey Goddard, his wide receivers are better, your running backs are better, your quarterbacks honestly might be better too. And you have way more picks. Like he has the 105, and then you have, or do you have way more picks now? Not way more, right? One, two. Yeah, you do, in my opinion. So yeah. So that's why I think, especially if you went for it, you slightly have more. And then Mikey's team, what did I say for Mikey? Hold on. I said quit the league as well. Nah, in all seriousness, I said gut it completely and get a quarter. What pick does he have? The 106. I said get a quarterback two next to Lamar Jackson. Trade up if you have to. Get a Stroud, Lamar and Stroud. He'll be fine. Got everything else for picks. Wait, I can't hear you. I don't know if you're talking. Nah, it's fucked. I can't hear you. Like mute yourself and
Hello.
yeah, I hear
I
you
was
now.
unmuted. I'm an idiot. I was gonna say go slowly through the team. I wanna see it.
It's like he has a bunch of guys that are worth early twos, but nobody's playing early twos for these guys. Dog shit bench. Really an empty of some promise though.
He has five firsts. That's
Yeah,
not too shabby.
that's true.
I mean I mean at this point, like I feel like he has to just kind of. How do you not get rid of Lamar?
Nah, you build around Lamar because what are you gonna sell Lamar for? Another three first, and then just hope. It's hard to hit on quarterbacks. Now quarterbacks hit like 40% of the time.
I guess that's fair. Yeah,
Like since like I forgot I saw that stat. It's like 42.6% of pass around quarterbacks hit, meaning one Pro Bowl. It's hard for quarterbacks to hit. It's fantasy though, obviously.
but yeah, all these, literally everyone, McLaurin
What do you
early
have him?
too.
Do I have him? I have
I
him about Adam. I don't. Do I have him about Special? Nah, probably.
I probably still need special a little bit.
Yeah. So this is. I'll timestamp this video too, so people can look at their team reviews.
Oh yeah, you have the top switch. You have my list is yours and your list is mine.
So I have. Okay, I'll do my tiers. I guess I'll go like down the rainbow colors. Oh shit. Whatever. I do like. Whatever. Nah, I'm not gonna do like that. I do like. So tier one, I have myself. Tier two, I have you and Venditti. Or I could just talk about. I don't know. Make the shit. Tier two, I probably have you and Venditti. Tier three, do I have Dina Cole by himself? Yeah. Then I have Steve and Chris. Then I have Rossi. Then I have Special Mikey. Then I have Adam.
Mhm.
You probably do you have the same tiers, probably?
Yeah, that's probably where I cut it off.
Yeah, I'll probably put a
That's what I
triple.
would.
I'll put a triple tier break right here. Obviously, my notes. Is there anything else you gotta say, boy? That's pretty much it.
There you go, Rat. There's your somewhat time conscious rankings